So aloha and welcome to Human Design Hawaii's presentation of Living Your Design and Awakening Program. Guys, for about almost the last 20 years, I've been teaching people to live their design basically full time. It has been my full-time job. And in that, there's been a lot of growth in terms of the exposure of human design and people putting it out there into the world. And it's getting more and more convoluted, for lack of a better word, from what I originally understood this knowledge to be and what it actually is. So we're going to be shooting a whole series starting early 2018 about how to live your design and what the point of living your design is. It's not about getting a degree in this science. It's not, guys. I mean, if the information is for you, it's there. You can get it. Don't worry. The code is incredible. But really, guys, this is about learning to fly your life. And it only has one purpose. And that purpose is to get you to a place where you can self-verify for yourself that you're not doing any of this. None of it. These mechanics, I mean, at first they're very exciting. I've got a sacral, I need to learn to respond. My aura does this, my vehicle does that. Yes, that's all nice. But doesn't quite prepare you for the biggest nothing of all, which is coming to a place that we call passenger consciousness. There was a period of time where I was a little afraid I was losing touch with even what most people would call, well, in human design, we call the not self mind. In many spiritual traditions, you'll hear it called the egoic mind. It's the thing that thinks it thinks. It's the thing that thinks there's a problem. Do you understand that you thinking that there is a problem, that's the problem? Again, human design gives you the mechanics to self-verify all of this. And at a certain point, I was starting to lose touch with, I thought I was starting to lose touch with the mechanics. Well, now I'm just losing touch with what it means to be human. I mean, it is so different, the world that I live in. And if I could show it to you, if I could just go, okay, here's what awareness is. Ta-da! Most of you'd be screaming, running out of the room. I mean, truly, guys, it's the biggest nothing of all. And you start to get that you really are you've got a body, and this is part of what I really need to impart to you. You have a body flying through space in a direction that your mind has absolutely no access to. None. It's not even looking the right direction. So this is where, human design gives us these mechanics, and again, they're very fun at first and they're exciting. And, it's not unlike learning to drive a car. Okay. Yeah, you have to pay some attention. All of you have probably been through this process. You had to learn to drive a car. It was a physical thing. Maybe somebody helped you, brother, sister, whatever. After a year or two, look, if you're sliding going around the corner, you know it. You don't need to look at the manual, So really, the invitation here is to come and learn what passenger consciousness truly is from me. What the gift and curse of self-reflected consciousness is. Self-reflected consciousness is the ability to think that you think. I'm here to show you that, no, you're not thinking. It's all just happening to you. And piece by piece, you could self-verify this. And yes, we have all these wonderful mechanics. And yes, they help ground you in your body. But the real point of these mechanics that I think has gotten lost in the muck somewhere is it's really just to distract your mind until you can relax enough to let your body have its life. I mean, when I say that I'm losing touch with what it means to be human, I mean, I seriously look at the human species and it freaking out and worry. And I've forgotten how to worry. I've forgotten how to try. I don't want or need anything. I mean, there's a There's a material reality to all this, and yes, please keep the donations coming. It does cost money to do all this, but I don't think I'm doing any of it. I've lost touch with that. And just like you learning to drive a car or fly your own spaceship, that's really what I'm here to get you to. And I spend way more time pulling people out of whatever they think about their human design. And they've gotten themselves so twisted and contorted into this, what they think whatever piece of their design means. That's a new phenomena for me. Before, I used to get to introduce people to human design. Now I have to, they've turned human design into a problem, and then their mind thinks it knows what it is. And guys, if you could just entertain for a second, with me. Your real invitation here is like, hey, can you even entertain that you're not doing any of this? That you truly are in a bubble flying through space? And can these mechanics of human design help you self-verify for yourself what every mystical tradition since the beginning of time has said? It's all a freaking illusion. The light, the sound, what you smell, taste, you're making it all up. I'm in a place where, I've lost touch with the ability to do that. This is just like some weird acid trip video game that I'm in where people are, the life is projecting, this illusion onto my bubble. And, I do show up. It's not like your life is over. It's just life as you know it may be over. And, everything you think, especially those things you hold really dear, are probably going to, if not be challenged, destroyed in this process. Guys, there is no addition here. And everybody wants more. They want to add. There's only subtraction down to the perfected frequency of you. And just like driving your car and knowing that you've slid off or, gone onto the bumps or sliding around a corner, even the things that we, jump up and down about with you at first, strategy and authority, locking to the body, understanding aura mechanics, really starting to understand the mechanical realities of your life. Later they just become a tool that's in the closet. I don't need to look at a book to see what's going on with John's life. I'm worried about what John's going to do next. Do you guys understand that? I'm living in this like Robotron type vehicle. There's this thing on top of it just watching, and it is worried what John's going to do next. Now, those of you that are game for that level of discussion about what human design is, and I'm really hoping mostly to get new people, please, because, I do not know what has happened to my beautiful little human design thing, but it has obviously been deeply distorted in so many directions because, just the people that show up on my desk. I don't look out there. I don't care, I've been doing my own trip from the beginning. I have my own way of training people. Those of you that get me are really here to get me, to get what I'm talking about, to be able to take the trip that is actually a trip in awareness. I'm here to help you with yes, I can train you like a martial arts in your design. No problem. That's what I do. But I never lose sight of where we're going. We're going to awareness, to passenger consciousness, the witness. I don't care what you call it, okay? And whatever you think you want, that is the problem. Now, if that got you here into human design, good. But you'll find out later you weren't in charge of that either. I can't give someone human design. It's either in your bones or it's not. And I'm either going to be able to penetrate in there and get to you, or I'm not. And so we're going to be broadcasting a whole series of lectures coming up, again, early 2018. I'm doing it for my own sanity. I can't keep teaching. I like working with humans, doing lecture after lecture. It's fun. I'm not excusing myself from the teaching gig. I enjoy it. But it is a lot of work for a projector. And so we're going to be filming a whole thing. We're going to be broadcasting live. It's going to be open to the public, very Human Design Hawaii style, for free, donations appreciated, but I don't give a shit. If I can help one other human on this planet actually understand what this is, I'm successful. I won't even know how many people are there. We're going to use the collective as our live studio audience. And John is going to try for one last futile attempt. I know it's futile. I laugh that I'm about to say it. I'm actually going to try to concretize what this is for people in a way that can be, handed on and handed down and made open to the public domain, because truly nobody owns human design. If you're listening to this video right now, you now own human design. It's for humanity. Aloha.